What's up, everybody? Welcome to MTGV Crime Podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about Krystal Evans. This is a case that's playing out pretty much on Facebook. So I haven't seen any official information. I think there is at least one video that I haven't found yet. But this woman was unalived at a Georgia courthouse by her estranged husband. So I wanted to come in and talk about this. Shout out to everybody in the building. Please smack that thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. And drop down in the comments and let me know who's here. So let me tell y'all, I'm going to go through everything that I'm seeing on Facebook, y'all, and tell the story that way. And as I'm here, I'm going to look to see if I can find a video or two. I did see an article about it, so I do know that it's legit. That be my main thing. Shout out to Aisha Offered. Thank you so much. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for dropping down. So like I said, this is a developing story, and we're going to get right into it. Okay, so her husband, his name is Tom Mallory. It looks like, they've been together for 30 plus years. I'm not sure how long they've been married, but it looked like they built a nice life together. They had a trucking company. They sold dirt and probably did a lot of other things that I don't know about. So it just looked like it went real bad. Now, from what I can see, she is really putting it out there. She was really putting it out there what happened in their marriage, and he was a down low man according to her post. And I don't know what was the straw that broke the camel's back in the marriage to where I would think that would be it. But I can see that she's posted like police reports from him being arrested in 2019 for family violence. So I'm going to pull up a few things. That is them. These are the type of trucks that they had. Let me turn down the music. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to pull up her last post. So I'm pretty much showing y'all how first I seen a post from a page. I can't remember the page on Facebook that I seen it from, but I just seen a posting that a lady was unalived. And so what happened is they had to go to court for some, probably to work out things from the company. I seen a video where she was taking the truck, and it was just a nasty divorce, y'all, and it was put out on Facebook. So if you putting somebody out saying that they down low and he's stalking her and she's posting him riding past her house and stuff like that. I don't know how many times she was hit, but it is also said that he shot himself as well. So I don't know if he alive. So let me see, because I've been looking at stuff online for a minute, so I haven't looked to see if they had any articles that I just didn't see earlier on. So give me a minute to look that up. But they had been together for 30 plus years. She had lost, and I don't know at what point she gained all the weight, but she was in the process of losing weight because she was posting videos. And you know how it is when you're going through a relationship, a breakup. There you go. You always lose weight. Men are known to say, "Oh, you break up with me, and then you want to lose all this kind of weight." So she lost a lot of weight, and she was going through a lot. And this guy do seem to have been abusive to her and the family. I mean, he was scaring them, if nothing more. But it just changed. It was good. Looking on Facebook, it looked like everything was great. They had it going on. But I mean, if they were together since 93, and I seen where she was 42, so I think she's maybe about 43, 44 now, because I think that was a couple years ago. And they had been together for 30 plus years. So whatever they had, I would assume that that's something that they built together as a married couple. And I seen a video where she was taking the truck. Let me because everything was in her name too. That's another thing. Let's see.
These trucks were not damaged. They look just fine.
So like I said, like I don't know these people, but I'm finding all of the stuff on Facebook. And hold on, let me pull up something else. But I always like to have like something official to read or whatever. You know, I'm not trying to break the news. I'm just sharing news. But they not talking about it yet, but I'm sure they will. And it might be under Georgia Courthouse or something, because that's exactly where it happened. So this the articles that I am finding are not reputable articles, and they also want you to pay to read the article, which I am not doing. But let's see. Spalding County discussion group. People are talking about it. So I'm gonna read this article coming from Ghana Celebrities about 23 hours ago. She made her post just 2 days ago, y'all. So Krystal Evans, a Griffin's woman who was shot and killed by her estranged husband, Tom Mallory, outside of a Spalding County courthouse in Georgia, had been publicly calling him out for threatening her for months prior to her death, yet receiving no protection from authorities. And it actually is dated back, like I said, I could find all the way to 2019. I don't know what year they actually split though, but it was happening for years. So her name is Marjorie Krystal Evans Mallory. And so she went by Krystal Evans on Facebook. She's from Griffin, Georgia. So as a matter of fact, and I did already say this, they had a court hearing. This man did not care. Okay, I guess life was over for him after their marriage was over. He did this in front of the courthouse after the court proceedings when she was sitting in her truck. And somebody snapped this. But yeah, somebody shot this and it was several rounds fired. He had been threatening her life. And so police were called to the area of the shooting. Police were called to the area of the shooting, found Evans suffering from gunshot wounds. She was pronounced dead at the scene. And according to the reports, Mallory fired several shots into Evans' vehicle while she was parked, which we could see that. So following the court proceedings, and he fled, then shot himself while being chased down by authorities. His condition is unknown. So, on social media, friends identified the victim as Evans and revealed she was involved in a bitter battle. So, one of her friends posted, hold on. Oh no, actually, she posted that. Let me just read, and let me show y'all what she did post too. Yes, a lot. But people, this stuff when it get on social media, people want to take you out for embarrassment and all kind of stuff. But I mean, he shouldn't have been doing what he was doing. But like I said, I don't know if that's what broke them up. It sounds like, I mean, according to her, he had been having affairs on her. I mean, and then you find out that it's also with men. Like, I mean, so let me go through a couple things. This was her last post right here. So she posted that, and let me go to her page. So she posted that and she said, this was 2 days ago, her very last post. Me yesterday, I look like the weather yesterday. One day I look like a whole meal. The next day you look like an appetizer balance baby. And then she posted that. And she posted that with Rashida with the stressed face. And she said at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how a woman look compared to the way she is treated. Every woman should be treated with respect and love, especially when she rides for you, no matter what. But but the way this man has treated this woman, disrespected her, made her look foolish in public and in front of her peers is ridiculous. So is she talking about, wait a minute, what is she talking about? Because hold on, let me just read it. And I'm a woman speaking from experience. Okay. So she's talking about somebody else actually in this post. And so I guess it hit home for her. And so people can have their opinions about her all they want, but until she gets fed up with it, that's when she will take action, and nobody can really judge her because nobody walks in her shoes. So I'm sure this is her speaking for herself as well. And most of the time, a woman will ride out because of the time and effort she has invested into that person. She's been riding with him for a long time. But when those wheels fall off, she done. I guess that's where she was at, and I know they live their life in public, but they hurt in private. So she actually was starting to come out more publicly. And yeah, so she said, I pray for the family because there is children and a lot of other family members involved that will be affected. But when a person is as selfish as he is in that marriage, he don't even realize what all is gonna affect until it's too late. Exactly. So this was about Rashida, I guess. And I don't follow the, let's say Rashida, she shared a post and it said Rashida is way too pretty to put up with this type of embarrassment and stress. Quit being that girl and be that woman. Wow, how ironic that was her last one of her last posts. Well, it was all posted the same day. This was posted the same day that she posted this. And she was going through, I don't know what Rashida going through because I don't follow that, but probably, I mean, obviously about a man. And so, I mean, I could imagine like finding out you've been with somebody that is not really that into you. I mean, because that's what I would think if I found out that my man of 30 plus years was down low. And so when you look at these pictures, it really, like, this was them back in the day. And you see it say 1993. As a matter of fact, let me go to that post. That was actually posted in 2020. That was actually posted in 2020. So it says October 15th of 2020. And what she was doing was a then and now challenge. And so this was in 2020. I remember that he was arrested in 2019 about family violence. So they've been up and down. I mean, so she said we met 27 years ago. Still going by the grace of God. Marriage is not for the weak. This year in April, we were in a terrible automobile accident that left me disabled for the rest of my life, having to even learn how to walk all over again. But this man have stepped up above and beyond his husband's duties. He have been there every step of the way, even when I have pushed him away. He even put his own injuries on hold to ensure that I was okay and got the best care possible. At at the first of the year, I was planning to ending our marriage. Oh. At the first of the year, I was planning to end our marriage, but God has something different planned for us. Wow. We have totally fell back in love with each other. And that's exactly what marriage is about. To stay together long enough to fall back in love with each other over and over again. Man. There are going to be days that you don't like each other and get along together, but that is life. But we made a commitment to each other and God. I wish and pray every marriage gets healing and patience, that it may need to see it to death do us part. And that's exactly what it did. See, I don't believe in that. I don't have the patience. I mean, and I'm not saying that she was wrong for feeling that way, but sometimes you just need to walk away, especially when boundaries have been pushed. You don't no longer respect or trust somebody, and they really did something that is unforgivable. I don't care if you're married or not, because what I'm looking at here, if y'all look at these pictures, he clearly changed. So this was the beginning, right? And I don't have a ton of pictures because it really wasn't about him and his looks, but just the ones that I do have, he looks like, just look. I don't have to tell y'all what to see, but we looking at him. And when I look at this one, I'm like, who is this? And she was exposing him for being with the same sex. And it looked clear right there. And then when you look right here, he looked creepy as heck standing behind her, just like it changed over time. And then you got this going on. Him riding past her house, she got a ring cam, so it's capturing him doing this. Let me see. So it just got bad. I mean, it got really bad. Then she had posted this August 14th. This was leading up to it. So this was actually a recording that I can't even play. I'm assuming that it's her husband, right? Talking to another man, and they're into it about something. I don't know what they had going on, but they saying all the slurs and saying bottoms and, being disrespectful and calling each other gay. And, so yeah, it sounded like, I mean, she had proof of what she was putting out there, but the fact that she was putting it out there, they'll take you out in a minute for that alone. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what was the final straw besides everything. He probably, I mean, obviously, his life was her. Her life was him. 30 plus years. She was only in her 40s, like early 40s. I don't even think she was 45. She was between 43, 42, and 44. And so, I mean, and it looked like they lived good. They had this business, looked like they was living on top of the world at some point. And I hear what she got into this car accident. She had to learn how to walk all over again. I'm sure that strained the marriage. And if he was that type of guy, that would have been a time he could have do whatever he wanted, because she was broke up and couldn't do anything, right? And so I could see how that would make him go even further. And then the fact that she's limited to what her movements and stuff like that. But he was still able to impress her at that time. But sometimes too much can happen, and you do need to walk away. And it don't need to end in death. And it's sad that this did. She had posted stuff like this. She had started posting on they had a business Facebook page, and she started exposing them there, because like a lot of the business things was coming back on her. She posted a lot of receipts of people that he wasn't paying. And this was just a little bit of his record, is what she's saying. Tom Mallory, this is your police record just in Spalding County, from first wife to last wife to girlfriend, in between, stealing from people and tearing down people's house without their permission. It goes down. Wait, it goes a lot more in detail. Not paying people. So yeah, she started posting the receipts of people that he hadn't paid, invoices and stuff like this, on the business page. And so at first, all I seen was her page, and I was just like, wow, this is sad. And then I get more of the story when I go over to the business page to see exactly what is going on. And so let me just go through some of these screenshots that I have up here. So this was on her page. I'm gonna go, let me see. Yeah, this is sad. She was a grandmother. She had at least a daughter. I think she might have had two, or they did together, but I'm not completely sure. 2 days ago, also, after she had posted. Now this was a February post, so let me go past that. The post that I had read about Rashida, that let me see, I don't even know where that post at now. But yeah, the post that I just read, she also posted that same day, dude, please leave me alone. It's over. Move on with your life. Please, respectfully. Let me see if he said anything in that post. Nah, now I bet you back when she posted it, nobody probably said anything, but now everybody is saying something. And she lost her dad some years ago, and she also lost her mom not too long ago. Boy, this was a nasty, nasty breakup. It get real bad when it's property and stuff like that involved. She said 3 days ago, God favors me, and I know I am his favorite. Philippines, Jeremiah, never looking back, looking ahead. Thank you, Father God, for all my lessons and blessings. And she had posted this because, like I said, she had lost a lot of weight. Where's that video? I hope I put it in here. But she had lost a lot of weight. She was happy about her results and stuff. And so that was the post that I just read that from. She also had posted that, when she came and got her trucks and was like, yeah, he owns nothing. This is in my name.
These trucks were not damaged. They look just fine.
The repossession posted. The repossession of the vehicles posted. Okay, and so what she wrote on there is, thank you, Father, God bless today. That was 4 days ago when she posted that. And so it's not nasty on her personal page. Now, and I'm sure it's a lot here, but it get real nasty on the business page. 5 days ago, I have a neighbor. Oh, her neighbor brought her some stuff. She had just posted happy birthday to her father on September 7th. Wow. Okay, so let me get into these screenshots I have. Not way down there. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please. Thank you for sharing me. Thank you for sharing me. Thank you for sharing me. For sharing me. For sharing me. For sharing me. Thank you. Okay, so so we see that he got into stalking her and all of that kind of stuff. That's unacceptable behavior. Leave my children and my mom alone and my mother alone. There are pictures of you stalking them and harassing them. People are watching you. If they get hurt, if you hurt them, I'm going to the police. You have no business at my children's home or my mother's home. Leave us alone. Now, I'm not sure who else is her mother, because I do see that her mom and dad passed away. This actually is from, what did it say, the 31st? Let me go back up. August 31st, or is that August 3rd? Yeah, I'm not seeing that one. Okay, let me move on. Now, this one is one that I have from February. Like I said, they had been going through stuff for a while. So this one is from last year, February. Please know if something happens to me, Tom did it. He would not stop stalking me and harassing me. I want him to stop following me, trying to show up everywhere I am. I have a divorce in order, plus a PTO being filed. I hate to do this, but he will not stop. Please go on with your life and leave me alone, please. If something happens to me, make sure This is the man is accountable for his actions. This man is held accountable for his actions, I guess. I have been living in hell trying to get away from this man. Wow. That's crazy. They said that to death do us part, man. Damn that. Leave me alone. When it's over, it's over. If you treat me bad, it's over for, that's just how I look at it. And it's just really sad. But I know also that that's easier said than done because 93, 30 plus years together and got businesses together. And it's like people stay together for a long time because of those factors alone. Like we did all this together, we gonna stay together, or it's cheaper to keep it, or how do we can't split it, so we gonna have to sell it, and that is just nasty. Like, oh my god. Marriage is good, I guess, but when it's bad, it's bad. And she lost her life. Shout out to LP. Welcome in. Shout out to Miss April. Thank y'all for coming in and dropping down. It is true. It is true. Fairy. Yep. I mean, I this dude, he did not care to do this in front of the courthouse. His life was her life. Like, I mean, to him, I guess. Like, dude, I mean, especially if he was with men. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was doing that, he definitely should have freed the woman. Because that definitely would have been the straw that broke everybody back for me. You can't do that. Like, give a person an opportunity to decide if they want to deal with that. And so, like I was saying, I don't know if that was the camel that broke the camel's back, the straw that broke the camel's back. From what I'm seeing, it looks like more of the business stuff being exposed and taken away, and all of that stuff seemed to be even worse on his end because everything was in her name, even though they was married. And so this is from July 30th. It says, please be on the lookout for this truck. If anyone sees this truck, please give me a call or give the police a call. See, he was getting everything ripped away. So, and he was the one driving those trucks. And she probably was working in the office. It was a business they had together, or maybe she could. I ain't seen no evidence of her in the truck or driving a truck. So it seems like she was the one with the good credit, good name, or whatever. I mean, because if they was married, it should have been in both of their name. But I don't know. I just know that this got real messy, and everybody on Facebook knew what was going on. So she's saying, please give me a call, get a police a call, because there is a bolo on it. Be on the lookout. Yet, that's right. He owns nothing. Title in my name. So please let me know if you see this truck. Then she had posted this of him stalking her. So now I'm just going in order because it's kind of some of the dates you can see at the top. I did keep the dates and I tried to organize it a little bit, but I didn't do a good job because that says August 3rd. So this is from this year, August 3rd. The other one I have read, that's old. So February 20th, 2023. These are the latest ones in August. So this is leading up to her death. This July 30th of this year. All of this stuff, I think, from this point on. So it looked like August 6th, somebody sent her. So I mean, she posted this, and this is somebody texting her. I don't really know what's going on here, but she's talking to Tom. She tagged him. Go have your affairs and go with your. Oh shoot, I can't see that. Hold on. I got the screenshots here. I need to be looking on my phone and not trying to read them from there because it is not working out. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta read that one too. Okay. Oh, okay, I see it now. It says, Tom Mallory, go have your affairs and go with your men behind my back like you always do. Down low brothers didn't want to stop talking to him when I find out. You are pathetic. Gay men behind my back. That one was August 6th. And I'm assuming this, the screenshots say December and January. Do you wait, do you remember me from a couple years ago? You messaged me and said, "Ain't I married?" So I don't I mean, from the caption of it, I'm assuming it's a gay man saying it. I don't know though. But just the point that she said was she captioned it. I can't explain everything we looking at here, but this is what we looking at. And this was August 7th. Now, this is where I put them in order a little bit better. And shout out to everybody on Facebook listening in. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Y'all, please smack that thumbs up for me and subscribe to the channel if you have not. And if you have YouTube on Facebook, come and check us out over here and subscribe over here. Okay, and so then she posted that. Thanks everyone for the messages and text calls reminding me who I am to straighten my crown. So her people started reaching out to her like, girl, like just, chill or whatever, or don't let them get you out your body type of thing. I mean, that's got to be pretty insulting though to be in a marriage and find out that your man is with men. Like, I mean, how would y'all feel about that? Let me know. And then I also can see his embarrassment with this stuff being posted and, her letting everybody know everything in her name and, repossessing cars and just putting it out here. But I also seen a post where she said that she was making a paper trail and she wanted to put everything out there for her safety. And so everybody would know what was going on. So she said, "Thanks everyone for the messages, texts, calls, reminding me who I am to straighten my crown because queens don't entertain peasants. I was, it was confirmation today when I was walking and looking down, and this gentleman said, 'Look up,' and I did, and I was looking around to see what I was looking at, and he said, 'You don't want your crown to slip.' And she said, 'Look at my father letting his daughter know. Plus, these two will keep it 100 with me,' talking about her kids, I'm assuming, even when I don't want to hear it. Or maybe those are her best friends. So they know I will pout, but then I listen. I am a daughter of the king.' So sad. And I'm sure she thought she was safe at the courthouse, y'all. I'm sure she thought she was safe at the courthouse. So, like I said, there was a video that I'm not gonna play, and I'm assuming it was her husband talking to another man, and they were talking about some bottoms and gay and stuff like that, and they was into it. They was insulting each other, but it seemed like they both was the same way. And she said, "I did not realize when being down low, you brag on being top or bottom man or one hold more weight than the other. I'm so confused. Why is the one at home was always the last one to know? Out here buying men cars and stuff. What the what? I guess I was on the wrong team." That was posted August 14th of this year. And then this one is the one I was talking about. And this one is posted on a business page, and this is where it get real nasty at. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Tom Mallory, this is your police report just in Spalding County. From first wife to last wife to girlfriend, in between. Stealing from people, to tearing down people's house without their permission." He tore down somebody's house without their permission. it goes a lot more in detail, not paying people and all, like using a services, hiring people to do things and not paying them. And then ultimately he takes her out at the courthouse, y'all. At the courthouse. So, like I said, it getting nastier. This was on the business page. And that joystick, that dang on stick shift look like something else. But and I'm assuming, that's the message. But I don't what do I say? Oh, okay. So this was the post that was on the business page that he commented in on. So I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna go to that so I can read, the thread a little bit better. There's a lot in there. But yeah, she wasn't holding back on dude on social media at all. And I bet you that's hard to feel the way that she was feeling about. I mean, you met, like I said, you with somebody all these years and you thinking this, that, and the third, and all the time he is like really not even interested in you. Like that's how I would think. I would be like feeling like everything was a lie. Like I didn't know you at all, type of thing. So yeah, let me see. Okay, so the one about the police report, let me see if this is the ones that got the screenshots within them. No, because nobody, well, hold on. Yes, it is. So this is the post that she posted with the screenshots. And she said that. And then she put screenshots in like here. This is a screenshot she put in. And this screenshot is dated 12/11/2019 at 1:06 p.m. And he got booked for I know I seen family violence somewhere on here. But I can't see it right now. But it's here somewhere. So I see unlawful conduct during a 911 call at the bottom of that. Married, zero dependents on there. Where is it? I know I seen it. Do y'all see it? False statements in writing at the bottom. So 12/11/2019 at the bottom, but this was 12/11/2019. So false statements, and then I see 12, false statements and unlawful conduct during a 911 call. I seen family violence somewhere. Oh wait, it might be at the bottom of this. Yes, it is at the bottom. It's at like the second page. It's but that is dated 6/11/2024 at 4:45 p.m. And it's at the very bottom. It says nature, family violence. Spalding County Sheriff's Office. So it wasn't a walk in the park at that household. They was going through it back and forth. Like it sound like, because this one is dated 6/11/2024 at 4:45 p.m. and then the one at the very top is dated 12 so 2019. So I was just saying basically like they were having problems at least dated back 2019. And then you could tell, according to the business page, you could tell better when they was going through stuff. And so this is also his response to what she typed there when she put this up. Let me see how long. What did he say right after that? So he didn't say nothing right away. That's when she said, just show up for court. Hold on. Hold on. I think I better have that one now. That'll be crazy if I don't. And I probably don't, y'all. But she actually got, and this is what definitely what right here. Okay, so it's that one with the joystick that I could not read, that I had not read, which is why I was coming here. So this whole screenshot, okay. So that then she posted that, just show up for court next month. And if it's that time of your month, I will give you a tampon since you such a female. And she posted that dang on shift stick shift. Lord. 3 weeks ago. That was 3 weeks ago, y'all. And then he said, she posted a meme with some guy. Like, let me see what he doing. Whining, scratching his belly and hugging himself. And then he said, page by page, show the world. This is him responding. And then she posted Tom Mallory. She tagged him in some other paperwork that says, so it's the missing piece. And I didn't get this far, but it's the missing piece to this part. And it is dated. Hold on, I can't see this. My phone in dark mode. Let me get the light on the phone. So it's dated 8/16/2018 at 7:04. And it says on August 16th, 2018 at 7:08 p.m. Deputy Brian Head was dispatched to 201 Justice Boulevard in reference to information. Upon my arrival, I made contact with Annette Dorsey, who advised me her neighbor Tom Mallory had torn down her mother's house and built a house on top of Miss Dorsey's property. Dang. Miss Dorsey advised on 6/20/2018. So this ain't about her. This is about somebody else. Okay, so I'm glad I'm seeing this. So Miss Dorsey advised on 6/20/2018, Mr. Mallory had torn down her mother's house that was left for her and her siblings. Damn. How the heck did he do that? Like, who authorized? How did he even get involved in tearing down the woman's house? Dang. So Miss Dorsey advised she has already went to the courthouse about the situation, and there has been nothing done about it. I advised Miss Dorsey to go get her land survey and advise Miss Dorsey of a magistrate court proceedings or procedures. So a case number was given to Miss Dorsey. Miss Dorsey was advised she would talk to her lawyer at the end of the day. at the end of the report. Wow. Okay. So she's pointing out issues that he had with people. He has some real serious issues. And then he did say page by page, show the world. And so she's like, hashtag or at Tom Mallory, here you go. And then he said, they must have been taking meds like some people we know, opioids and oxycodone. It's sad how life take us. Yeah, it really is. Where life took you, nowhere. Like, dang. And then that was it. And now other people are saying stuff. But before it was just him and her 3 weeks ago. Wasn't nobody paying attention to none of this. Well, hold on. 3 weeks ago, he also said this. And he said yes. He said that after she had posted that stuff. And he said, yes, this is what happens when you try to protect your wife when they want to be Biggie Smalls. Please don't shoot the place. Don't shoot the place. Oh. Now these are day wishes I shouldn't have never tried to protect her. Now these days are wishes I wouldn't have never tried to protect her. Just take her. Dang. Just take her. Guess I was raised on a different side of the track. And then y'all see what she said. Now Tom Mallory nowhere in the report says you protecting your wife. Oh, that's what he was saying. He was protecting his wife. Like, okay, well, who was the person he was protecting his wife from by tearing their house down? Is that her sibling or something? Like, I don't know. We just reading, y'all. We don't know. So Tom Mallory, nowhere in his report is it saying you protecting your wife. You were beating her, flipping her Jeep, trying to bury her alive with dirt, which they sell. That's what they trucking company is got something to do with. Stop with these lies. There's more reports. But go ahead and lie because it's in black and white. The reports don't lie. Just like that woman was not lying. You have cars parked on her property now, and you did tear her house down because she would not sell it to you. What? So he was going to jail and everything else after this, probably. Tore somebody's whole house down and built something on top of it? How? See, when you do something just totally ridiculous, they got to come up with a law for you. Like, hold on, we ain't got nothing in place for this. Tearing down somebody else. I don't know. Like, what? But anyway, stop with the lies. There's more reports. But go ahead and lie because it's in black and white. The reports don't lie, just like the woman didn't lie. You have cars parked on our property now and did tear her house down because she would not sell to you. You are the king of a narcissistic. You're king of narcissistics. You're truly pathetic. You're a truly pathetic individual. Shoot. Yep. That was pretty dang nasty divorce or breakup. Goodness gracious. And see, sometimes it's like, dang, people be staying together, but it be over. Like, they be married 24 years and the marriage was over 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a lot of cases. And for me, I don't see the value of staying with somebody that I'm no longer in love with, or that I hate, or that I can't respect, or whatever. Like, I'm just going back to the better or worse, or the death do us part, unless it's natural causes. I got a problem with that part of the vows. Okay? Ain't no damn death do us part. We didn't come in this world together, and we ain't gonna go out. We don't have the same death date. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no damn. I don't believe in that. Let me know what y'all think about that. But I mean, I'm just saying that because I read that, and she was going through some stuff at the time, but I don't believe it. You got to get away from people that don't treat you good. You got to get away from people that's tearing you down and stuff. And yeah. And so another thing that she had posted was, like I said, on August, let me see the date. So August 22nd was her last post on the business page. And what she posted was, I thought I took a screenshot of this, but let me check. Nope, not that one. Well, one thing I can tell y'all is that when something is going on, it seemed like she changed the profile picture. Because one thing I noticed is that before this year, she had not posted on this page since 2017. And the only thing she did different was she changed her profile picture. She changed that February 3rd of 2019. And she didn't go back on this page. So she ain't post from 2017 to this finally in 2019. And then this right here. She changed her out of business permanently. So that tells me for sure that they was going through some stuff on March 24th of 2022. And then there's another date above that I can't see unless I go to some screenshots. But or go down the page. I guess I could do that too. Yeah. So March 24th, 2022, and then July 25th of 2024. So she been going through with this dude for a long time. Just like, that's a long time to be dealing with bull crap. 2019 and 2022 permanently out of business. Yep. So definitely more than 2 years they've been going at it. And it's been nasty. Like, I mean, it's spilled out on social media. And so this man did not care that they was at the courthouse. And I don't know what happened at court either, but that'll all come out. I guess whenever I find the news reports or whatever, it'll come out to let us know what happened. But her last post to this page was, this is a public notice. If you buy any equipment, so they were still fighting through the business stuff, who get what or sell what or what, whatever, that kind of stuff, I guess. And so she said, this is a public notice. If you buy any equipment or truck or tools or property from Tom Mallory, you will be caught up in legal problems. He is not supposed to be selling anything. You will be subpoenaed from my lawyer. I will tread lightly when dealing with this man because there is a lot of legal woes behind it. You will be caught up in litigations. I have spoken to a few respectfully, and they are not happy. So that she posted on the 22nd. And again, this is who we're talking about right here. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. I'm gonna look at the comments in a minute. She also posted some screenshots about, and I talking about Preds and calling Ngers, not not the GA, but the GER. And so I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm showing this to the police. It's a truck, a picture of probably his truck. Somebody talking about how you like me now, and thank you for showing me what you need what I need to look for on the road. So wait, she said, This is supposed to be a grown businessman. I'm wait, hold on. But yeah, okay. So she said this is supposed to be a grown businessman. I'm using the man part lightly because who goes back and forth? So to prove something, if you have it, they will see it. So, but you actually owe employees money, and you want to send them pictures of trucks you're supposed to be getting, and you didn't even pay on your last truck. That's why they got repossessed. Everybody's right about you. You have a lot of female tendencies. Your mistresses used to say that about you as well. And I seen that one of her friends was like, I told you. And she's like, yeah, you did. You was spot on. And I was the dumbass or something. So, I mean, but who knew? Like, I mean, I feel like the further she got away from him, the more he exposed himself. Like, I mean, I don't know if I think those are some scrapes and bruises on his face. Cause, but still, it still look totally different. He looked different. I mean, besides the massive weight gain from this one, or it's a bad angle, or I don't know. All I know is that don't look like the man she probably married. And yeah, we talking about these trucks. I mean, when you are married and you go into business together and all of that, it could be really nasty. And this dude felt like life was over, I guess, because of his actions. They have been together for so long, and it's like, oh, I can't do nothing else. And you can't either. Like, I mean, if it's over, just walk away, man. If you dealing with other men, and I mean, just let the woman walk. Like, but some men, they will get with women and then I mean, he obviously was comfortable. Look how long they've been together. So was he always that way, or did it happen in somewhere in between? Like, if that is true, that's crazy. So she also said, you are a sorry. Wait, hold on. Very sad individuals. It's almost like what people say. If you're a Christian, you don't have to walk around telling people they will see Christ in you. You are a sorry, pathetic excuse for a man. Tom Mallory, people already were calling you extra pred in Griffin because you were messing with a 12-year-old girl. And I see you back at your old tricks. Oh, so what? When was he with a 12-year-old girl? Anyway, so I don't know if, because you know that there are people that go around catching people like this, right? Pred catchers. And so this must have been somebody that saw a little girl. So I'm showing this to the police. A pred walking off with a little girl. They have a nice play for you. Time is running out, Tommy. How you like me now? And so somebody saw him doing something with doing this, picking up yeah. So wow, this dude is he got all kind of bad stuff in his closet. Like, what kind of childhood did this dude have? Dang. So all this got exposed. What was this? August 22nd. Let's see if he said anything about that. Nothing. Ain't nothing. Dang, ain't no thumbs up or nothing on that. Hold on. Wait. It ain't no thumbs up. It ain't no comments. It is nothing on that. Nothing. So that was after. Okay. So that was before all the stuff. I'm starting at the top of their business page. So she told people don't buy nothing from him, right? So she wasn't posted on this page until now, y'all. So all of this that I'm talking about is directly leading up to her death. Everything that I'm talking about right now, because these were her last text messages. And then what I already talked about that was on her personal page. But these was leading up to court and all of that stuff. So the creeper was getting creepier. I mean, even in that picture, he looked so creepy in that one. Like, I mean, he looked like a stalker in that picture, even though everything was great back then. But boy, hindsight. And then she said, Tom Mallory, you are a man of God, though, right? Stop putting on for the book. All you do is cheat and steal. So I guess Tom, she got a screenshot here. I don't think I put this. Wait. Nah, I ain't put it in there. But she got a screenshot of him typing. I mean, it say his name. Wait, who he typed? So it's a text message to his phone. I need 1.5 million for my well-being and sacrifice to make when you down, nursing you back to health. Now, when I tell y'all, like, I will lose some brain cells reading this. Okay. Because yeah. I need 1.5 million for my well-being and sacrifice I took to make when you was down, nursing you back to good health, going to doctor's appointments every day, business suffering behind all of this. And all got from you was ass to kiss, but enjoying your life. Where poor got catch, where I lost out. See, this is horrible, y'all. Where poor got catch, where I lost out. So if I feel some kind, I do. So I'm trying to look. If I feel some kind of way, if you think I feel some kind of way, I do. Okay. Let me just fill in the words so we both won't sound stupid. Good Lord, I'm the one reading. Goodness, where hold on, I lost my spot. So if you think I feel some kind of way, I do. Would never do you that way. But hey, everybody not me. This why I say walk away from this marriage with your fortune. I will. Yeah, definitely should have walked away instead of firing and all them shots at her. Be okay with what I got to work with. Yeah. And by the way, people are calling me. Say your stuff stolen. But how about let them know I got it? Because I paid a cost for this out here. Without the fortune, it's called old-fashioned work. You wouldn't have no idea of. So don't be jealous of me. And then he put the words together to the point where it say me.do. Like a .com or something, like me.do, what I do, have Alfie, have al female. I don't know if he trying to say alpha female, all females, African female. Wait, when your ex try to shake you down for money and take your belongings, and he got laughing emojis. Boy, the joke is definitely on you and me trying to read this right now. But dude, see how a woman can make a man just look like a certain. He can't even type. Is my point. Like, go back to kindergarten. What in the world? And there was nothing on that. 2 thumbs up, and it looked like one person shared it. See, people ain't even. This is so new that people ain't even got to this stuff yet. And I'm sure more information will come out, like as far as the legal stuff that we don't know about. But we seeing what happened right here. Now let me look at the comments because I haven't looked at them in a while, but I got some other stuff to read. Also, yes, my star said, yeah, I'm telling you, like, especially that one picture, man. I can't help but to believe that. So let me see. Superstar Bella said, I want to know why wasn't he successful taking her himself out? He was selfish and cared nothing for the children. Exactly. So let me see if they got an update, because I do remember that they said that his condition was unknown, but I mean they should know something now. And maybe let me try looking under Marjorie Marjorie Krystal. But I mean, come on, this should have came up unless it's under Krystal Mallory, because her name was Mallory, because they were not divorced yet. Okay, so all I'm pulling up is YouTubers talking about it. But if I type it in, I might be able to see. I do want to know what his condition is, if it's known yet, and also if her family is saying anything. Just ran across my own live stream. Nope, nothing on YouTube. And so my star said that, shoot, you might be right. And then women are viewed as property even if you are not married. Yeah, that's true. And women, a lot of women go for that too. Like, I mean, married or not, I'm not your property. But a lot of women also let men have that title before being married, especially men, wifey. I can't say people kind of slow down saying that, but that's like, don't give nobody them titles if they don't deserve it. But property, yeah, I guess. And it sounds like she was the one holding him up, which in a lot of cases it is. And then he's sitting up here. I mean, he just took her out. I mean, the fact that he did that shows that he was helpless without her. Like, oh, he couldn't see life without her because everything was going to be taken and he was going to be found out because he was getting exposed. All kind of people was complaining about not being paid. He definitely was about to have a bunch of legal issues going on and no money and probably nowhere to stay. Like, he couldn't even imagine life without her, which tells me that she was the one holding him up. Like, dude, because couldn't you got skills, couldn't you have gone on with your life? Those vows were written by men to control women. Yeah, them vows got the man, please. Never. There are so many men that really hate women. It's just sad and dangerous. And a lot of them use them as cover-ups, what they call them beards. Like, he had to have known way back when, like, that he was into men, if what she is saying is true. And if that was him on that recording, yeah, I believe it was. I just can't even play it. It sounds horrible anyway, because he's like in the car, it's recorded, and then you could tell the other person is recording it and got him like on speakerphone. So I mean, it's not hard to find out if you that way. If you sitting up here talking to people on the phone, texting them, going to their house, and they taking pictures of you in your sleep, like, it's so easy to get exposed. And they react just like he did with his wife. So it amazes me how people won't move on without hurting someone else. If you think your life is changing, it's going to be worse when you're caught. Exactly. Like, I mean, but why can't those same things keep you from doing the crazy stuff? Why even go there? Just don't do it. Like, that, like, I think that a cheater is gonna be a cheater no matter what. Even if the woman is taking care of him down to his drawers, right? And that's just my assumption because of what he did. Like, because he could have carried on life without her. Like, I mean, damn, you wasn't born with her. Yeah, 30 plus years, but walk away. But I just think he had crazy in him already, according to the stuff he was doing at his place of business. So shout out to everybody that has come in. Y'all please subscribe to the channel. Please smack that thumbs up. His beard looks like the devil's horns. Oh, it was another one that somebody had put in this. Like he had some type of black stuff lined on his hair. Beijing or something, I guess. And they called him something, but it just looked crazy. I mean, when you look into people's eyes, just the way he's standing, like, why are you looking like that? Ain't nothing sexy about that stance. He looking like a stalker, even in those sunglasses, just by his body, just his posture. And then this one I mean, it just don't even look like the same guy here. Let me go back to when they first met again. First met, boy, he changed a lot. I mean, you can't even see him in this picture like that. That was a bad. What was that? A Polaroid picture? Can't even see dude right there. But obviously, they both changed a lot over the years. She gained a lot of weight. She was not big back then, and he wasn't either. Because I mean, he clearly gained a lot of weight too over time. There, it just looked like he was just done. He was just exposed. Look at it. You can tell on that picture is what I'm saying. Even if it's like she was his beard, she was his cover up until she left, and now he exposed to the world, and it looked like it too. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something about that picture that look way different than this one. You know, it just looks so much different. Like, I don't like he really lost it. And it trips me out. So let me finish reading this. It says on social media, friends identified the victim as Evans and revealed she was involved in a bitter legal battle with her estranged husband. Evans herself revealed numerous social media posts that Mallory was cheating on her with men, no less. Yet when she decided to leave, he couldn't handle it and started stalking and threatening her. And it's just like, dude, why wait a minute. Didn't you want to stop talking to him? Yeah. So, according to numerous posts on social media, Evans had been publicly calling out her ex for stalking her and her family, yet have received no protection order, is what they're saying. Evans passed away due to her abusive ex-husband, Tom Mallory. He shot her right in front of the courthouse. Her family, and it was another person injured, but I guess that was him. So her and her family members asked Spalding County office to escort her and they refused. Wait a damn minute. You mean to tell me now that part I didn't know, that they actually asked them to escort her to her car? Now, damn, that's not good at all. Her and her family members asked Spalding County officers to escort her to her car, and they refused. She warned the public multiple times about him and was ignored. Dang. One post on Facebook read the previous post of Krystal Evans warning about her husband also surfaced online following her death, allowing her warning that he had threatened her life numerous times and was literally stalking her. So one of her Facebook posts read, "It's sad that I have to walk around terrified," and I got that. I thought I had that one, but she wrote that it said, I gotta walk around terrified for my life and my children's life. I know it's something. She said, "I know if something happens to me, please know who did it. This man has said numerous times he's gonna kill me. I am posting and trying to leave a paper trail. This man is extremely dangerous. Leave me alone." So these were the pictures that she posted. It was two pictures. It was this one and it was another picture that she posted of him. And he looked yeah, he looked different. Let me see. And then y'all will see that these were her just some things on her page. He back there in some of them. Again, she was losing weight.
These trucks were not damaged. They look just fine.
She really was a beautiful woman. Lost her life to that loser. And then, I mean, to know that she asked them for help, though, and they denied her help, that is not okay. And we should be hearing something more about that. My Star says she was beautiful. This is just sad. Yep, from 1993. His beard looked like a horn. Shout out to Balloons Clues. Welcome in. How you doing? I want to know why wasn't he successful taking himself out? Okay, yeah, that's what I want to know, and I'm still not finding nothing. She said marriage is until you start getting on my nerves. I can't take it anymore. Staying sometimes is unhealthy, but some people stay because they financially can afford to live on their own. Yeah. People leave for the business arrangement part of it. Like, I mean, I don't want that. Like, damn all that. But I'm telling you, like, a lot of people, they stay working longer so they don't have to be at home with their spouse because they done fell out of love 40 years ago. You know, people be thinking, oh, they've been married 30, 40 years. Yeah, they don't even like each other at all. Matter of fact, they don't even know each other because they shoot old men. And I've had old men tell me this too. Like, I'm working because I don't want to go home with my wife. I don't want to be at home with my wife all day. Like, men are off right now. I don't think it's safe to get into commitments with them. Well, I mean, it's some good ones out here still, but it's just hard to find out. I mean, you got to do your research on people. Shoot, this is why people go backwards. You know what I'm saying? Go a whole lifetime and then end up going backwards when they get 60. Like, you know what? I know your crazy self. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do this again. Like, I don't know, but it's just scary, like getting to know new people because people are crazy. Okay, and it's something in the water, the food, the sun. It seemed like it. She was beautiful. Yep, it definitely seemed like it. Everybody, too many people crazy. How many children did they have? I know one daughter for sure. I'm thinking maybe two. Um, And I seen her daughter like Sam 42 wear. Like she was like 44 at the most, this woman. Um and he's sitting up here stalking her. Like, where's the people at you was cheating with? See how it's fun until it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wanted to be with other people, just go be with them. Why you want to make somebody think that they got something? Why you doing everything? It was all cool when he was doing it that way. And that is so unfair. Like, it's crazy to me. Look up But yeah, look at that. Look at all of those shots he fired at her right there. Hitting her in the major places. Chest, face area, head. Like I remember a case where there was a case where this lady had trying to get away from him. She was staying at her mom's house. But she still had to be a mother. She had kids that had to go to school and stuff like that. But this guy did it right in front of the bus. He didn't care. Listen, it is people taking their kids to school, broad daylight, everybody in traffic, school bus stopping, picking up kids. This dude cut her car off, got in front of her vehicle, and just fired at her with her kids in the car. Did not care. Did not care. His child included. I don't remember her name or his name, but the reason why I'm saying that is when people are determined that that's what they gonna do, the police probably would have got hit too. Or he wanted to die anyway, so it would have been it would have been by cop. I believe he probably would have did it anyway. Just how desperate he is to have done it right there in front of the courthouse. Like, where do you think you're going? And then I'm just trying to figure out, where did he do this to himself at? Like, where did they find him at? Let's see. Then they said that her last post, literally before she was killed, was calling on her ex to leave her alone. And that's the one when she said, "Dude, leave me alone. It's over. Move on with your life, please. Respectfully." So despite all these, Evans never received the police protection. Several police on social media lambasted the judge, identified as Spalding County Judge Sam Parks, for failing to protect Evans, as he let Mallory go scot-free from the hearing and told him to turn himself in on Monday. So that's right. That I remember hearing that too. That this hearing, he was supposed to turn himself in on Monday. So you gave him the opportunity to take her out. They should have took that man into custody. I totally forgot about that part. And so, damn. And then the caption on that video I showed is coming from a firearms trainer. And it says, Krystal Evans and her abuser stood in front of the judge in Spalding County yesterday. The judge is Sam Parks. Instead of arresting him right there on the spot, he told him to come back on Monday and turn himself in. I just don't get the logic and decision making. She lost her life outside of the courthouse. You can watch right here in the video how bad it was. The judge needs to go. Wow. And that is the video right here. I mean, come on, man. He definitely should have never been given that opportunity. Look how bad it was. But the judge don't be looking on Facebook. They just going off of the paperwork. But they should have been, it should have been all good. And I still don't know who the person is standing there. Maybe, she just happened to catch them fixing their hair. Because, both of them doing it. I don't know who this lady is. So, maybe all that'll come out. But, dude, you couldn't do nothing better than that. Not caring about your kids, your grandkids. There's grandchildren involved in this. Like, he couldn't just go on and be with the people that he wanted to be with, according to her. He didn't see no way out besides that. So somebody said my classmate Krystal Evans had been politely asking her ex-husband, who had been stalking her for at least a year, on Facebook, the police, etc., the courts, city of Griffin, and the police department failed her. This is what they're saying. Somebody wrote that on Twitter. Okay. So people, a lot of people know, like I said, I can only go by what I'm seeing on here. And I feel like she probably was afraid at some points, but she was angry, y'all. I mean, the stuff that she was putting out didn't read fear. You know what I'm saying? I can't be nothing but honest. When I'm not looking at a person that was fearful. She was upset about, and by right, she had every right to be upset. I'm not saying that, but she wasn't really fearful like that. Like, I'm sure, like, she didn't want to be in his presence. She didn't want to let him in the house or nothing, or want him creeping around her house. No. But if she was really at fear, she wouldn't have been typing that kind of stuff on social media. That's just my way of thinking. Now, I mean, I could be wrong, but like, if I'm afraid of something, I'm going to stay as far away from it as I can. I'm only going to deal with it in court. I am. I am only going to address things in court. I'm not going to be on social media. And it was a little bit of a back and forth. He was definitely watching everything, though. Even if he wasn't saying nothing, he was watching everything. He was watching everything and getting mad, more mad, desperate. He definitely was desperate. She did a screenshot of somebody. I guess he was trying to hit on one of her friends. Like, he had sent a message to one of her friends saying something about throwing a party or something, and then told the person to call. And it's like, then she posted and was like, all of my friends, be careful. He's desperate. You know what I'm saying? She was doing stuff like that. Like, she was exposing him more than anything. And I'm not saying she was wrong for it, but I'm just telling y'all, that is what was going on. She was putting his ass on blast. And I don't think she was lying either. But see, 3 weeks ago, she said, just show up for court next month. And if it's that time and she typed this wrong too. She said, and if it's that time, I'm a month for you. So I'll just read it right. Just show up for court next month. This was 3 weeks ago. Just show up for court next month. And if it's your time of the month, I will give you a tampon since you are such a female. That's not somebody afraid, y'all. That's somebody angry. That's my opinion. That's somebody angry and don't give a damn about what he talking about. Almost everybody in the South carry weapons. Women have to get weapon training. Yep, and ironically, like, the person that took this video is a person that do firearm training, and also I seen a training, something that said training on a building that they zoomed in on, but I don't know if it was firearm training or not. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, the time is now. You just got to be careful with them. I mean, we seeing kids get a hold of them, going to school, doing what they doing, and that could land you right in prison. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be responsible with them. Thank you, Teresa, for hitting a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Her family has a case. Yeah, heck yeah, they should have a case, man. Like, how did they not protect her? Like, come on. Like, they definitely should have. I'm sure, like, she's putting this stuff on Facebook. So I'm sure she gave it to them, like the surveillance footage of him riding past her house and all of that kind of stuff, stalking her. Her family definitely got a case. How do they live with themselves knowing this is happening? Exactly. Knowing that you didn't walk out there with the lady. But like I said though, I believe he still would have did it. He still would have did it because he didn't care if he lived or not. Shout out to 755. Welcome in. He didn't care by then. He would have fired at them or made them fire at him because he wanted to go anyway. Allegedly, because I mean, is he still clinging on or what? What is they saying? That was the end of that article. Let me see. Let me look at something else now. See if somebody else is talking. No, it's still like, I mean, see, all stories also don't get picked up like that, but I do know it's a video because I seen somebody else playing it, but I don't know where it's at. I don't know where the video is at, but just TikTok. I mean, just YouTubers. It's crazy. Hold on. Yeah, so that's what I had seen too. One dead, one injured, and I was thinking that she was with somebody. Somebody had went down there with her and also got injured, but it was him. Yep. I wonder if they gonna pick it up. See, they should do a press conference or something on this. This was in front of the courthouse. Maybe it's under that, like Krystal Evans. Nah, I ain't trying to search no song. I ain't trying to search nothing, period. Let me see. Marjorie Mallory is really her name. But yep. They might not ever pick it up, y'all. I don't know. I wish the DL partner would come forward. Yes, now that would be nice if somebody come forward. Yes, come forward and speak out. Yes, about this is yeah. They need to do. I mean, if they, I don't know, like that could be dangerous for that person too. But hey, if they a social media person, they will maybe can't research people's minds 20 something years, something only to find out he's fighting to the man fighting to be on. Man, that's something. Like I would have walked away that day that I found that out. Like that ain't no fixing that. Ain't no fixing that. But as far as they kids, I seen at least 3 grandchildren too. Like yeah, like kids and grandkids. Now she literally posted about her daughter because she's like, yeah, me and her dad did that. Happy birthday to her or whatever. So, but I think it's 2 of them, but I only really seen one. No, it was a picture. Matter of fact, it was a picture of them with 2 girls behind them, and that's where I got the 2 from. Let me see. She begged the judge for help after being stalked by her ex, but the judge still allowed him free. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I mean, the woman is in danger, and you gonna let this man out of the courthouse? Like, okay, so look at this. Like, when families go to court together, and when the families are feuding, like, say, yeah, the court is 2 sides: the victim side, defense side, and they usually, especially if they know the families are feuding, they will make one family wait until the other family leave. I've seen that recently, but you let them both out together. He should have been made to wait like 15 minutes after her or something. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wasn't gonna protect her, at least he should have been forced to stay. Right? I mean, damn. That only makes sense to me. That would have saved her that day. But honestly, wow, honestly, too soon. Yeah, but honestly, like if he wanted her, he was still gonna do it eventually. But it didn't have to be that day. It didn't have. Maybe she could have. I don't know. I just feel like dude was like now or never, because what did the judge tell him? Come back Monday and turn yourself in. So he already knew that he was about to go to jail. And if in his mind he like, well, I don't want her to be with nobody, I don't want her to have a business or nothing, like he gonna do whatever he gotta do to make sure that she don't get nothing. And I mean, that was dumb on the judge part though, honestly. They definitely got a dang on case. And shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for sharing me on Facebook. I appreciate that. Yasmin Williams and Stivek, thank y'all for sharing. I usually don't be looking on Facebook while I'm live, but I really do need to start. I really do, but I was looking for something, got distracted. But yeah, they still ain't talking about it, y'all. Like, I want the news to tell us something. Okay. That's crazy. We the only ones talking about it. Y'all, please smack that thumbs up if you haven't, and please hit those reactions. That helps YouTube to circulate the video. Blue said, right now I'm on YouTube. Almost everybody in the South got a weapon. Shout out to Angela Reddick. If I did not say that, I don't know if I did or not. Welcome in, y'all. So, shoot. It was another case that I was looking at that tripped me out. I don't want to mix them though. But it was the boy, a 17-year-old that unalived his father last year. The courts claimed that they could not prove. The boy said he did it in self-defense. Now you 15 years old. I don't self-defense from your parent, like this is just getting out of control. Right? Self-defense from his dad. They couldn't prove that it wasn't. And then he gets to go live with his mom, who he killed her the other day. Tell me about that self-defense again. 15 years old. 17. I think he's 17 now. He done took out both of his parents. So you want to talk about the courts not catching something? Goodness gracious. That will be one of those cases. Like, wow. This boy took out mom and dad. Like, how did you think that was gonna work out? But anyway, y'all, if old Tom happened to wake up,
lock his ass up, lock his ass up, you going to jail, you going to jail, lock his ass up, lock his ass up.
And then one of these for the failure of trying to, not pay for what you did.
Nanny boo boo.
See, because right now, living is the last thing that Tom want to do. Because he didn't want to do that time. And he rather took himself out than to be without her or the money or whatever, I would guess, because she was a beard if what she was saying was true.
Shout out to you, Les.
I was not trying to play that one. But yeah, if she was his beard, it was more about the image that he had with her. Because when you look at her pictures and look at her background, the pictures on Facebook and when she's at home, she had a beautiful home. Like, she had cats. It just seemed like she was really organized, and just she seemed like she was the one that had the stuff together. And when she was no longer there, everything fell apart for this guy. His beard fell off. and he got exposed. I'm talking about like just looking at him there. To me, that's exposure. Like, dude, we see you. If nobody's seen him before, they see him now. I mean, they built something great together, and this dude just tore it apart because he wasn't real with himself. Like, that's so sad. That is so sad. Like, she could have built this business back up, hired people. She had a lot of people that she had, I'm sure, met throughout the years that they had this business and stuff. And this dude just, he didn't want that though. He wanted to make sure that she wasn't going to be able to profit off of anything. I don't know if he helped build it or not, but I would assume he did if they've been together since 1993. So if he helped her, I don't know what kind of agreements and stuff they had. It obviously wasn't going his way, which is why he did what he did. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But this is all we have, this is all we have right now because the news, I'm not able to find anything. But I'm also just going through these pictures to make sure that I showed everything. And so I'm still gonna say that she was more angry than afraid of him. She really was. And she had every right to be. I would be so angry if I spent from 93 to now, because 2024, they were still married. He was estranged, not divorced. Still together, still dealing with him. So from 93 all the way to 2024 and just to lose your life over a lie, because it was all a lie if he was into men. That like, yeah, I'ma just say that. Like, it was all a lie if that was true. And she did not deserve to lose her life at all. And she definitely put everything on Facebook. But see, another thing, you can't ask for a protection order and then post stuff like this too. You can't do both. And I would never say she was wrong, because she needed to do a paper trail too, but she needed to be protected first. But if you put stuff out there, it's like kind of like you're taunting a person. And so that helps that. I don't know what the police was telling her, the reason why they wasn't protecting her. But you don't want to do this. I mean, just for awareness, y'all. Awareness purposes. You don't want to post stuff that helps fuel it. But he did not have to do what he did, though. And at the end of the day, nobody wins. Nobody wins at the end of the day. I mean, he don't even, if he lives, he don't even, I mean, if he lives, maybe he will get his punishment. It just depends on the healing. We don't know. I don't know what his status is because I can't find nothing official. But that's my report from Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That is just what I was able to gather from the things that I've seen. And leading to the end, she clearly was asking him to leave her alone, her children. She was asking him to leave her alone the whole time. She wasn't asking him to come by her house and stuff like that. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Thank y'all. We see you, fool. Exactly, 755. He should have just let her go to live her life. Exactly. And there would have been, everybody would have been winners. I mean, damn, it might seem like the end of the world, but life goes on. Like, ain't nobody worth all of this. Nobody, no amount of money, no company, no nothing is worth all of this. Like, I mean, that's why it's best to just be honest. He wasn't honest with her if he was a DL. he wasn't honest with her. He wasn't honest with himself. And I'll keep y'all posted though, y'all. I'm gonna keep my eyes and ears open to see if anything comes out. But until next time, y'all, we gonna get up out of here on some 755 Media, who's in the chat, and Shandy Cheek Music. Check them out, y'all. Get yourself an intro or outro.
Woo.
Some good members emojis if you got them. Not fire. Fire corn. Thanks for coming through. Please hit that thumbs up.
Make this go viral.
Go.
We gon' blow the spot. MTGBLLC. Make this go viral. Make this go viral. Make this go higher.
Peace and love, y'all. We out.